Hello, and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. On this show, we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We give you a choice of sitting down with one of our regular dealers. They're going to try and tempt you with a cash offer on the table today.
Is that for one?
If that's not enough money, the alternative is simple. Place the same goods into an auction in the hope that you will get a little bit more money there. Today the show comes to you from Darwin in Lancashire. They're canny folk round here. There's been a queue here since early morning. They brought along their treasures. They are determined to do business. They want to walk away, of course, with the real deal.
It's all go in the dealer's den, and it looks more like a coffee morning than the first deal of the day with curry.
Maria, you've brought this wonderful coffee set today. How did you come by it?
An old lady friend of mine left it to me, probably 10, 15 years ago.
And you've had it at home ever since?
Yeah, just sat in a glass cabinet.
You never use it?
Never used it, no.
I think it's probably 1930s.
1930s, yeah.
Because it's that lovely Art Deco shape, geometric shape of the cups and the little squared plates.
Lovely shape.
They are a lovely
yeah.
shape and lovely bright colours. Shall we have a look underneath? Let's take a cup up and see. Yes, it's clearly marked Shelly.
Oh yeah, I know it's a Shelly, yeah.
And then we've got painter and a registration number. And we could find out the year it was made from that number.
Yeah.
So it's 80-odd years old and it's in lovely condition. Only problem is who uses them nowadays. We have our coffee in a mug.
Only display, really.
Sadly, only display. But so typically deco, they do have a value. Okay, let's put some money on the table and see how far we get. 20, right in the middle. 40. Let's try a little harder. 50. And that's very near my best offer.
No, I think I could go for a bit more than that, really.
I'll offer you a little bit more, and that really is going to be the end. I'm going to take away the 10 and put down a 20. £60 on the table. So that's 60 in your hand, take away today, and that is my final offer. How do you feel about it? Do you want a little bit more?
I would think a little bit more, or I will go to auction with it if it's not.
If I put another 20 on the table, would it be a deal? Do you know, I think you're hesitating so long you want to go to auction and you don't want to hurt my feeling.
Yeah,
I think
because
you do.
I think there would be people interested. I think it could do better than that at auction.
I absolutely agree with you. So off you go to auction and best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Anybody in the room?
Maria certainly took her time on deciding to take the gamble. But will it pay off? Will the Shelly coffee set make more under the gavel of auctioneer Matt Blackmore?
Where did you get it from?
From an elderly friend several years ago.
So it was a little present, really?
From a really dear old lady that gave it to me, yeah.
Are you doing the right thing by selling this? The reason I ask that is I see there was a little look on your face bringing back the memory of this being given to you.
Yeah, don't bring a tear to me now.
You know, I often ask this, you know, I sometimes say, are you sure you want to sell this?
Dear old lady.
Dear old lady, and, you know, I'm sure she thought the world of you when she gave it to you. Here it is now.
Well, I can start at 50. I can start at 50. 55. At 55. On the net at 60. 65 in the room. 65. No, we're in the room. 70. 80 bid. £80 in the room. 85. 85, 90, with two bidders on the net here, 95 we're up to. It's against the room, 100, we're up to 110, 120. At least two bidders on the net, we're up to 130. 130 we're on the net, we've stopped. Against the room, it's on the net, £130 and selling.
OK, £130 under the auctioneer's gavel. We do have to take away some commission. That's £110. Now, what's your first reaction?
I'm pleased.
You satisfied?
Yeah, I'm happy with that, yeah.
Now, the old lady who gave you this, what was her name?
Dorothy.
Dorothy. Dorothy?
Yeah.
If you're watching up there, we've just got 110 quid for your coffee service for Maria. And Maria is going to go out and spend it and really enjoy it.
It's great to see the gamble pay off at auction. Now, will Joe want to part our next seller from a family heirloom?
So, how do you come to own this rather smart pair of cufflinks?
They were left to my daughter by her grandparents, and they were in the selection of jewellery that she was actually left.
So she's decided to part with the cufflinks?
Yes, she's 17 now and hoping to have some driving lessons, so we thought maybe she could put it to good use.
So these must have been granddad's, were they?
Yes, they were.
Probably in the sort of 60s, 70s, that sort of time?
Yeah, in the original box.
In the original box, which says Dunhill, and they are in nice order. So I'm just going to have a little look at them.
Okay.
They're gilded silver, basically. Gilded silver, Dunhill, 70s. 30 pounds.
No, I don't think so. It's not going to buy many driving lessons with that.
No, probably about one. 40 pounds.
Maybe a little more?
No, I think I'm at the end of the road just to keep the driving pun going. Do you want the Oracle to come in and give you some advice?
Yes,
Here comes the Oracle.
Well, rather attractive, gold over silver, Dunhill, a nice name. The valuers and the auctioneer have put a fairly modest estimate of 30 to 40 pounds on them. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. 40 pounds on the table, in purse, home.
Okay, I'll take that deal.
You have
Thank
that
you.
deal?
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
very much.
Over with Ian are examples of Victorian art, but will the skill and technique involved in creating them be reflected in his offer?
Could you tell us about these two prints that you brought here today?
They belonged to my cousin's mother.
Mm-hmm.
And when my cousin passed away, we had to clear the house, and these were amongst them. And so they came to me.
So how long have you had them?
About 10 years now.
And why have you decided to sell them?
Because they're not doing much. They've been under my bed, wrapped in
Under your
newspaper. Wrapped in newspaper, yeah.
Nobody in the family would like them?
No.
You've asked them
Neither
all.
of my daughters want them.
Oh, that's sad. They've been in the family a while and nobody wants them in the
Yes.
family. They're a very interesting thing from the point of view. It is a reverse printing onto this glass-type material to give this effect, and it's like a sepia effect, which is quite interesting. There's a date under one, and it says 1885, and they did do it at that time. They were not very expensive. They still don't make any great deal of money because the frames, unfortunately, on these are missing. They probably got damaged at some stage. They don't have a great value.
No.
Only to a collector. I would think that if I were to buy them for about, say, 20, 40 pounds, that would be sort of the price that I would want to pay. That's what I think they're worth, 20 pounds each. It's entirely up to you, whether you want to take the risk and see whether you get more in auction.
Well, I think I'll take the offer.
You'll take my
your
offer?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
You're happy with the 40 pounds?
Yes,
You're sure?
thank you. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for bringing them
Thank
along.
you very
Thank you very much.
Also still to come, who's offended Ian?
Flashy. How can you say anything is flashy? I'm not flashy.
Find out after the break. Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from Darwin in Lancashire. Back in the dealer's den, will David Ford want to make a bid on a pair of watercolours that haven't seen the light of day for years?
Have these come off your wall at home? Are they...
No, they've come out of the loft.
Come out of the loft?
Yes. We bought them years ago, and the house was decorated in a style that would suit those pictures.
Yes.
Over the years, the house has changed its decor, plus we're thinking of moving, so there's surplus to requirements now. They don't match the house.
There.
And so we need the loft space and clean out the loft.
OK. So what do you know about them?
Not a lot, to be quite honest. We bought them, like I said, 30 years ago. It's a Sunday market at Charnock Richard. Back of the picture describes who painted them and the history of the painter.
Just about see his name there. Can you read it to me? It's A.E.
A.J.B. Evans.
And it's dated
1909.
Yeah. I mean, I'm quite surprised when I look at these. I mean, they're sort of, I don't know, they're Spanish or... This one's called Casa San Marie, and that one is, what does that say?
Casa San Juan.
They're not the finest drawings that I've seen. I mean, they're watercolours with a little bit of highlight gouache,
Yes.
pastel highlight. I don't think they're very good, right?
They're not like a purist watercolour, are they?
No, they're almost childish in the way they're drawn, you know, the mountains, the stream. They don't scream quality. I mean, I think the frames are quite pleasant. They're nice oak frames, and they look well in those frames. I'll get some money out and let's see what we can do. I think you'll tell that I don't like them all that much, actually, by the size of my offer, which isn't going to please you very much.
£30.
For the two?
That's what I paid for them years ago.
Is it? Oh dear. Still, at least you got your money back.
Well, not quite.
It's not all bad, is it?
No, not all bad, no.
I'll tell you what then, just to give you a profit, there's the extra fiver,
All right.
£35, and that the bank's closed.
OK, we'll call that a deal.
You're going to take the money?
Yes, I will.
You can go to auction.
No.
All right,
Thank you very
Brian,
much.
thank you.
They say that diamonds are a girl's best friend, but Ian may well have something to say about that.
Half-hoop diamond.
Yes.
Did you inherit it? Did you
No,
have it made?
during the 80s, we used to go to Sri Lanka on numerous occasions, and we befriended a jeweller there, and he made us quite a lot of pieces of jewellery, rings and bracelets and other things. And over the course of years, this one in particular and another one we had has never been really worn.
The diamonds from here look fantastic. It makes a very good show.
Yeah.
And the ring is very well made.
Yes.
You know, it's very good workmanship. You can't fault the workmanship. Is it made for you?
It was really, yeah.
And you never...
well, I've found it a little bit too flashy to wear, really.
Flashy?
I know, but...
How can you say anything is flashy? I'm not flashy. I could do with a lot more. I took some off before coming here. All in 18 karat.
Yeah.
Did you know that there are two different cuts of diamond here?
I didn't know, no.
He has used one stone, which is a Victorian cut stone.
Right.
And then he's used the other 4 stones, which are brilliant cuts.
Right.
The stones are what I would consider SI, okay? Which means that they're very heavily marked with carbon.
Oh, inside the stone?
Inside the stone.
Yeah.
It makes a good show, but the resale of it is very difficult.
Because of the marks?
They're not very white, which is the next issue. They're probably HI color, more like eye color, because they're quite yellow. So I'm going to gauge my pricing according to what I've looked at, all right? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, 950, 1,000. I'm just going to make you one offer and that's it, you know. I think, to me, if I was to resell that to somebody at a fair price, I would have to buy it at £1,000.
Well, it's not enough.
It's not enough?
Not in my opinion, no.
Fine, okay.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. Now, this is something that would go straight onto one of those fingers. Is there any room on those fingers, I say? OK, this is what the independent valuers say. £1,600 to £2,000, £1,800 to £2,200. By the way, has he tried it on yet?
Yes.
Has he ring-sized it and tried it on?
Yes, he has.
That's a good sign.
Well, I know David has said that the independent valuers have valued it at that price, you know, 1,800 to 2,200. I wouldn't pay that. Definitely no way would I pay that. So, did you want to take it to auction?
Well, I think it's the best place for it to go.
And on a good day, it might make even more.
You don't know.
So good luck at auction.
Thank you very much,
and I
Dave.
hope you make good money
Thank you.
over there.
Thanks for
Thank
your
you for bringing
advice.
it along.
Thank
Thank you.
120.
We're off to see if the ring can make any more at auction.
140 over here.
Do you remember what you paid for this ring?
About £1,000, I think.
About £1,000?
Yeah.
OK. Ian thinks the workmanship is really good. He knows his stuff as far as diamonds are concerned, but he was only prepared to go to £1,000.
Right, he was, yeah.
Now, what did you think of that offer? It had cost you £1,000 all those years ago.
Yeah, well, I thought I could get would be worth a little bit more than that, bearing in mind it's 15 years old.
The estimation here in the auction is £1,600 to £2,000, and there is a reserve of £1,600. I think it was worth a gamble.
Well, let's hope so.
Let's see what it fetches under the gavel. Coming up now.
Start me 1150. 1150 anywhere for this large half eternity ring, you'd call it, I suppose, almost. 1150, will you start me at that, ladies? Come on, it must be worth that. Just look at the size of the stones in the ring. 1150, will you start me at that? Will you start me to 1100? No? You won't start me at that? Well, I'm afraid we won't get there then, ladies and gentlemen. I shall have to withdraw the ring. No, we haven't got an opening bid.
They have passed. It seems the buyers for this style of ring are not here today. Disappointed?
A little bit, yeah. I thought it would have fetched at least its reserve price.
On the day, I'm going to say, Ian, good on you, mate. That was the real deal.
Will a musical instrument strike the right note with Corrie, or is this deal at risk of falling flat? Let's find out.
Oh my goodness. It's fantastic. I'm going to very gently take it out of its case. You could put that on the floor.
Okay.
And it's wonderful. So I'm going to ask you to tell me about it.
This is actually a Gibson Epiphone Les Paul in sunburst, and it's left-handed.
Now, does this mean only left-handed people can play it?
No. Right-handed people can play it as well. Me being right-handed, what I simply did was switch the strings the opposite way and played it right-handed, so that my right arm didn't move these controls. And Jimi Hendrix did the same thing.
So Jimi Hendrix played the same way?
Yes.
On a modified guitar?
Correct.
It's wonderful. I mean, the colours are superb. It just brings a smile to your face, doesn't it?
It's beautiful. It's like jewellery, isn't it?
It is, actually. It's like you open the box and see a lovely piece of jewellery. So we've got mother of pearl inlay here.
Yeah.
And wonderful chrome fittings. And when you were first offered it, when was that?
About a year ago.
And you opened the box and you had to have it?
Yeah, immediately.
Even though you're right-handed?
Correct. I didn't realise that at the opening of the box. As soon as they opened it, I just went, I love it.
Have you got anything in mind to buy? Have you got another guitar lined up?
No, I already have 5 others.
You must be a very keen guitar player, are you?
Yeah, I'm very keen. I wouldn't say I'm very particularly good, but keen.
Well, now we come to the difficult question. How much? 50. 100. 120. Getting near.
If you double that.
So I'm a long way away. 140. 160. I'm getting near mine now, my limits.
Yeah.
It is lovely, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
180 on the table. You're a bit hesitant.
I'm a lot hesitant.
You're a lot hesitant. Oh, well, you've got help.
Well, I've come in here because we've got a Gibson Les Paul, but it is a copy of a well-known guitar. But boy, what a copy. Now, I can tell you that the independent valuers are valuing this at £150 to £200. It is superb. It's almost a piece of art. It's got to be worth more than 200 quid.
And, you know, I have to agree with them.
Yep, so do
I think it's brilliant, and, yeah, it might even tempt me to learn to play. I think it's a wonderful thing. How to value it, I don't know, so I think I'm just going to keep putting money on the table and see what you say.
Okay.
So we're at 200.
I know that you'll still be in love with it at 250. And if you can go there, then we have a deal.
Well, listen, I'm going to put another 20 on the table. 220. 240. It's got to be a deal.
Yes, okay.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Derek.
you.
Thank you very much for bringing it in.
No problem at all.
Coming up.
Well, they're not gold, they're not diamonds.
Will Ian be persuaded to part with his money?
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. This is the show where we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables.
A slice of history from the heyday of holiday camps has arrived with Ian, but it's not his usual kind of bling.
A collection of Butlin's badges.
Yes.
Could you tell me how you got hold of all these badges?
I got hold of them by going to Butlin's every year as a child with my father. And I've got loads more in the house.
You've got a load more?
Yes.
Wow. So how many do you have in your collection?
In the collection I have around 30.
30?
Yeah. And I'm getting rid of about 17.
Is it because they're duplicates?
Yes.
That you got two of the same
Two
or
of
something?
each,
like?
yes.
Two of each, so
Yes.
you decided one could go?
Yes.
They're very attractive, and they've got a lot of work in them, I must say. I mean, when you look at that, I mean, there's this wonderful lady sunbathing, you know, Butlin's
Yes.
1955.
Yes.
Wow, incredible. I mean, I wouldn't know how much they are worth today, but I dare say if you're collecting them, there must be a lot of people out there who have collections where these could be missing from their collection. Now we have to work out what they're worth.
Yes.
Now, that's not all for you.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is a shame indeed.
Oh.
So, let's start with 20. 40.
Yes.
50.
Is that for one?
For all the 17.
Oh, for 17?
So we got
I thought it was for one.
40, 50, 55. Well, they're not gold, they're not diamonds, they're not silver, they're enamel and metal.
Yes. A lot of work went into them.
I know a lot of work went into them. But that's what I think they're worth, you know, £55 to me.
To you, right.
Yeah. I mean, are they worth a great deal more to you? Are you happy with my offer?
I'm very happy with that offer, yes.
I must have paid too much.
I'm not saying.
What are they worth?
£3 each, I think. £3 each.
So you ripped me off?
I haven't ripped you off. No, I haven't ripped you off.
So you're happy with 55?
I'm happy with 55.
Yeah, it looks as though you are. So we have a deal.
You have a deal.
Thank you very much for bringing them along.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll find out if Ian paid over the odds later. Now, will Corrie think these knife boxes are a cut above the rest, or will she want to slice their price?
How did you get them?
My husband's auntie used to run a hotel in Douglas in the Isle of Man, and they were just working knife boxes in the hotel.
And they used them in the hotel right until it closed?
Yes, they did, on a daily basis. They used everything, the silver, everything was a working tool. They weren't for ornaments. Everything they had, they used to use on a daily basis.
Well, these are about 150 to 200 years old. Let's open this and look inside. And you can see it's beautifully made, these little compartments. So when your cutlery was washed and polished, it was put away. And looking in the lid, you can see this inlaid design, very typical of the period, inlaid wood. The green is a dyed wood. There's a bit of damage on the hinge. I'm going to close this one over. Now, unfortunately, over time, both of these have got damaged. This has got a bad split here, and yours, if you'd like to point out...
Yes, it's splitting at the side and down here, yes.
So these would require quite expert restoration. So, have we any idea what the value is?
No, not the full value. No.
Not the full value.
Only what they're worth. I think they're worth.
Well, let's see if I can come near your expectation.
Right.
50. 100. 150. For me, these boxes represent a problem because I've got to have the work done on them. So I'm going to put another 50 on. It's 200 on the table. I'm not a good restorer. That is my final offer, I'm sorry.
Right, well, I'll take them to auction.
I hope you do really, really well. And thank you very much for bringing them along today.
Thank you.
Corrie wasn't keen to take on a restoration project, so we're off to auction. Although Jackie can't make it, we're keen to see if there's a buyer willing to take them on.
Now, she has put a £600 reserve on them. I have a little trepidation here in as much as, because of the condition, it might be just a little bit too much. The estimate is £300 to £500, and the reserve has been raised by the seller, Jackie, to £600. Jackie, I think you might have just pushed it just a little bit too hard. They're worth that kind of money, but there's a lot of work to be done on. Let's see what they say here in the room. They're coming up now.
There we are, inlaid mahogany, serpentine front ones. Start me off for these, what should we say, 800, 600? Start me somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. What about £500 to start? £500? Start me somewhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you know, I can hardly believe this. An old-fashioned antique dealer listening to a sale where there is a pair of knife boxes, Georgian knife boxes.
No interest in the room? Well, we're not in the market, ladies and gentlemen. £400 to start? No? Losing there.
I am flabbergasted, but that's the nature of this business. On the day, the real deal was with Corrie Jeffries at a very low price of 200 quid. What is this business coming to?
We're back with the bidding and buying, and it's over to David Ford. But will he want to buy the item that's arrived at his table?
And you bought me in a silver tankard.
I have.
This is the family silver, or part of it that you're...
Well, not my family silver, my husband's family silver.
Oh, you're flogging off his family silver.
Yes.
It's a good thing to do, isn't it?
Mm.
But why have you decided now to sell it?
Well, we want to...
and take your husband out to dinner?
Well, my husband's got a Schaefer pen that he got when he was 21.
All right.
And he's now 70, and he would like to have it repaired, and I thought we could use the money to repair the pen.
Yes.
If he gave me enough money.
Have a little look at it. It's quite nicely marked. It's Georgian. And it's got an eye there. I think in that shield it's 1724 looking at it. I think it is 1724. So a nice early piece of silver. Engraved with initials. Was this the family crest?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Initials are always a little bit of a problem because whoever next owns this isn't going to be terribly pleased with those initials.
Right.
You know, they would want perhaps their own, but nice quadrooning around the bottom, nice handle, little acanthus decoration on the top. It's a nice little tankard, a little bit of a dent there, but you know, it's from 1724. It's quite ancient, isn't it?
Well, it is really.
So do you know what you want for it?
As much as you'll give me, really.
Oh. Right. I'll get some money out. 100, 150, 200, £250 for your little tankard.
Not quite there yet.
Oh, really? I thought you said that'll be very fair and deal done, no?
No, because it's very old, and I think it's worth more than that.
It's a good bid. If I tempt you perhaps with another £20, it's 270, and that is me done.
That's you done.
Yes. Good bid. Cash on the table. I don't believe you'll get any more net at auction. I really don't.
I think that's a good offer.
I think it is.
I do, and
Shall
I'd
we
like
shake
you to have
hands?
it.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Still to come, something very special's arrived in the dealer's den.
This is one of the nicest things I've seen on this programme for a long, long time.
What is it? Find out in a moment. Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. David and auctioneer Max Blackmore are chomping at the bit to get a closer look at the bronze that's at Joe's table.
It's my mother-in-law's.
Right. How does mother-in-law come to have this horse?
It was her husband's, and I don't know any more than that. She's had it for about 30 to 40 years.
It is fabulous, isn't it?
It is. It's a beautiful horse.
It's a cold-painted Bergman bronze. It's in superb condition. I've seen a lot of Bergman bronzes over the years, but this has to be one of the very best. This is an Arab. It's got a lady's side saddle, and it is correct, even with the double stirrup. The harness is wonderful. It even has a little pocket on the back side of the saddle. It has all the restraining straps. It is absolutely fabulous. We'll turn it over and show the marks. It's got the foundry make, which is Geschütz. It's got the foundry stamp, which is Bergman. This was never, ever a cheap thing. This has always been a super, super quality item.
Yeah.
I'll be quite honest with you, I'll make you an offer on it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But I've seen a few Bergman bronzes go through sale rooms recently. They are hot to trot at the minute. And this is one of the best that I've seen.
Yeah?
But then I like horses. I used to ride. And this is just my sort of thing. So, I mean, how can mother-in-law bear to part with it?
She's got no real way to display it now, and she'd just like somebody else to appreciate it.
Now, Max, something which I believe is currently doing well in the sale rooms, Austrian coal-painted bronzes by Bergman. This is a model I haven't seen before, but it's in superb condition.
It is lovely condition and lovely quality as well. The tack and the saddlery particularly.
Where are you going to go with this, do you think, estimate?
I think we've said 1,500 to 2,000.
The independent valuers say 15 to 2. I feel, should it go to auction, it will do better than that. I think it will get over the £2,000. But what's our dealer going to put on the table? Let's find out.
I'll make you an offer.
Okay.
You see what you think, and we'll crack it. Well, there's 1,000 to start with. That's 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500.
What do you think about that?
It's not a bad offer, but if it were mine, I think I'd take a chance at auction.
I think it's absolutely fabulous, so I'm going to get in there and tell our seller, no, we need more money.
No, see?
Now, I've walked in here pretty sharpish because I wasn't quite sure how impressed you were going to be with £1,500 on the table. This is one of the nicest things I've seen on this programme for a long, long time. Bergman bronzes, Austrian coal-painted bronzes, depending on the subject matter, are very, very, very fashionable at this moment. In my opinion, it has to go to auction. It needs to be shown to a wider audience, and I think they will flock to this. Unless this young lady here puts a lot more money on the table, I'm going to say, "Ooh, let's get it down that straight into the auction."
So, he's kind of echoed what I said to you earlier. What do you think of that?
I think I'd like to take it to auction.
I think you have to, really.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
That's been a pleasure. No, it's been a pleasure to look at something so fab.
Thank you very much.
David was eager for the Bergman bronze to be seen by a wider audience. And despite the risk, Suzanne felt the same. So let's get straight to the sale room to see if the buyers will bite.
You've been doing a little bit of research on the internet.
I have, yes.
And you have seen some examples, certainly the asking price, and you have decided between the auctioneer and yourself that you should up the reserve to 2,800.
We have, yes.
I think it's a wonderful object. I think the reserve of 2,800 is realistic, and I think it is well worth that. The question is, how many bidders are here on the internet, on the telephone? Who wants it? Who's going to compete for it? We're about to find out.
It's a lovely piece, this one. Commission interest, I shall have to start this at 2,100. I'll give the room a chance first. 2,002, we're on the net. Anybody in the room? I'll go to the phones in a minute. We're up to 2.3, 2.4. We're on the net at 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8.
2.8, that's the reserve, and it'll keep going.
2.9, 2,900, 2,900. 3,000 in the middle out of 3,000, 3.1, 3.2. It's in the room at 3.2 now. 3.3, 3.4. 3.4 on the phone, 3.5, 3.6, back to the phone at 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, back to the phone at 3.8, 3.9.
3.9.
No, 4,000's the bid, we're up to 4.1, 4.2, 4,200, 4.3, we're on the net still, against all the phones are out now, 4.3, all the way up to 4,300, are we all done? 4.3.
Take away the commission, and that comes to about 3,650 quid. That's what you're going home with. Does that sound good?
Absolutely brilliant.
On the day, a brilliant result. £4,300 under the gavel. Take home £3,650. Wow! That was the real deal.
An outstanding result for the Bergman bronze. But did our dealers do as well? Joe thought the Dunhill cufflinks would make a perfect present for a 60th birthday, so gave them away. And Corrie's keeping the guitar as she's thinking of learning to play. Ian thought he may have paid too much for the Butlin's badges.
I'm very happy with that offer, yes.
Yeah, it looks as though you are.
As they're yet to sell. But David Ford found a buyer for the silver mug and sold it on for £300.
We've just had a cracking result here in the sale room. Suzanne's bronze Bergman horse just brought £4,300 under the gavel. Real deal, 3,650 quid. Wow! Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. Bye for now.